All right. What is going on, everybody? Needs More Drums back with another American Truck Simulator video. So today we are checking out the brand new Montana DLC. Super excited for this. Just came out yesterday, and we're going to be hauling this ventilation shaft from Helena to Kalispell, which I think we get a special achievement for hauling to that city. So yeah, let's jump in and get started here in just a second. Alright, so we're just getting hooked up here. Got our Peterbilt 389 in my regular profile. Love this truck. Got like a 600 horsepower straight piped Cummins in it. It sounds awesome. Super excited to be driving this. Yeah, so the goal for today is just to get our first delivery in the Montana DLC, kind of check out, what it has to offer, and just kind of ask the question, is it worth the money? I know a lot of people always talk about, the DLCs being a little bit expensive. Being 11, 12 bucks for each state, and over time it adds up, and everybody's like, oh, if we got to buy the whole United States, it's going to cost us like hundreds of dollars to buy all 50 states. And that's true, that's a good point, but to be fair, these are game developers, and they got to make some income once they sell the original game. So DLCs like this help keep the company afloat and help them keep creating new content. And for what it's worth, these maps are usually pretty big. They got a lot of cities. I know this one's got about like 15, and I like the developers always try to make every map every new state unique and better quality than the last, and this one is definitely no exception, as you will see as we make this delivery. So 12 bucks, yeah, might sound like a lot, but in the long run, I mean, I paid 12 bucks for a cheeseburger at some restaurant, so I don't really even care. That it's really not that much money when you think about it, and for what it's worth, you get a lot of hours out of this, probably out of the state, and there's a lot to explore and discover, and new content is always good, and it's quality content. So yeah, but then again, you be the judge. As we get out and do our delivery here, you'll see some of the scenery, and I'm sure you will be able to have your own opinion about whether or not you want to purchase this. And if it's something that you would like to do, that's awesome to support the developers, but if not, that's okay too. I know there's plenty of content just in the base game, or if you have some of the old DLCs too, there's a lot already to do and a lot of roads to drive. So with that being said, yeah, we're just gonna I'm gonna keep the commentary to a minimum, probably just check in kind of towards the end, but for this video, just gonna drive and let you guys kind of be the judge and take a look at the area that we're driving through. It's a very nice route. I really picked a good one for the first delivery for my first exposure to this DLC, so I'm really excited. And also, if you're just checking this out and the DLC just came out, up until about 2 months, I think it's September 24th or 25th, there's a World of Trucks event going on, where if you haul 12 deliveries to and from any city, you get a couple little rewards, and they usually do this for every new DLC. So yeah, it's always something to look forward to. I think the goal for the community is 100 million miles by September 25th or whatever, so that's pretty doable. I know every time it's that the goal has always been met. So if we do that, then we get a community reward, but also you get your individual Steam reward. I think it's like a little cabin decoration for just doing the 12 deliveries to and from some of the new cities, and they got to be at least 100 miles, which is pretty easy still. You can knock those out pretty easily, doing like a 3-4 hour delivery here and there, and you'll be done before you know it. So yeah, I'm going to be quiet now and just let you guys enjoy the drive, and if you don't feel like watching me do this whole thing, then feel free to skip to the end and see where we end up and see some of the areas that we get to. But yeah, if be more than happy to feel free to sit back and relax and enjoy the nice sound of this Cummins engine, except for the random static that I got going on here. But sorry about that. I still think it's my recording program. I try to adjust some settings, and it's just I can't really make it go away. So probably gonna have to look at a new recording software soon. But right now, I just kind of don't make too many videos, so it's not at the top of my priority. But who knows, further down the track, if we get some more subscribers and some more likes, then yeah, I'd definitely be willing to invest in something a little bit better. So anyway, without further ado, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we're getting pretty close here to the end. Just thought I would check in and see what you guys think. Personally, I love this DLC already. I mean, we're driving through, you know, National Forest right now, and I love how, you know, even just in this short 6-7 hour drive, you know, I've been through a bunch of different areas. We started off in a little more kind of like a, not a desert, but a little more open area. And then, you know, just the way the scenery changes, they do such a great job of capturing that in the maps, especially in the new maps. I know even going on my road trip last summer, if you've been following the channel, you know I talked about this before, but yeah, I went out, you know, on the West Coast and did a whole road trip, and it's pretty accurate. You know, you're driving through Colorado and it changes from vast open plains to then you're all of a sudden in the mountains and these dense forests, and it's just the most beautiful thing, and they do such a great job of capturing that in this game. And I know it's just a game, but you gotta admit, these maps look, you know, pretty dang good, and it really helps add to the immersion of the driving. So my verdict is that if you have $12 to spend, this is definitely worth spending $12 on, you know, especially if this is a game that you enjoy and, you know, you look forward to this new content. I mean, this is already proving to be a pretty good map, and I know there's plenty more to discover, you know, plenty more landmarks, new industries, probably some new loads that go along with those industries. So I'm super excited to see what this map has to offer. And, you know, I'm going to spend some time in the next, you know, week or two just kind of playing this by myself and doing the World of Trucks contract and everything, and, you know, just, you know, getting a feel for what this has to offer. And this is super cool. You know, we're driving into this Glacier National Park here, which is probably not where a truck should be going. Yep, look at that. Commercial trucking is prohibited. Yeah, we have official business. We're hauling a load here, I hope. Unless they were wrong and I'm going to get arrested for this, but whatever. So, yeah, let's see here. Oh, there's a cop. He didn't arrest me. That's good. And this car, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's cool. Floating cars. Oh, what the come on, man. Are you kidding? Man, that's unbelievable. Well, yeah, you know, new things sometimes got a couple bugs. That's okay. This guy's just gonna get out of our way. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. All right, back on the road. So the car behind me already starting to kind of lift off there, so whatever. Oh, sorry about that. Couldn't find the gear there. That's cool. But yeah, you know, of course there's gonna be a few bugs, and I'm sure, you know, they'll iron those out. But then again, it's not enough to, you know, justify not buying this. And I mean, for what it's worth, like this, like I said, this already seems to be a pretty good map. And you know, none of my mods have been broken or anything. I don't have a lot of mods, but still. And yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just really excited to see what else we got here. I think, you know, they said they added like a waste processing industry, some different kind of industrial factories and production chains, and there's going to be plenty more loads that go along with that. And this is already super fun. You know, I love this truck, I love this map. These forests are awesome. It brings me back to driving through Colorado and Arizona last summer, and yeah, just really well done. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Montana DLC, first impressions from this video, or if you have it and you love it or hate it, let me know. I'm curious to chat with you guys and see what everybody thinks. In my opinion, you know, the maps just keep getting like better with every release. I feel like the developers, you know, kind of learn as they go, and they find new ways to, you know, make the maps unique, and to put more scenery and better quality into each of the maps. And you know, you look back at like California and Nevada and some of the earlier DLC maps where they weren't, you know, that great, and the road textures weren't that great, and they're, you know, the land and the vegetation, just the textures weren't that great. but these new ones have just been really, really good. I mean, you know, the colors of the trees and everything are really well done, and I think, you know, driving through, even on the way here, like driving through a bunch of the little towns and stuff on the way, it kind of gives you that feeling of, even though, you know, it doesn't take you long in the game, you know, like in real time, it doesn't take that long to do a delivery. You're going through some small unique areas that make it seem like you're going a pretty big distance. You know, you drive for a while, and then you see a little small town, and then you get out of that small town, and then you're driving, you know, in the expressway for a while, and then you find another little small place. And that's pretty cool, you know, to give that feel of a big state and a big area. But it's, you know, it's all to scale, and it's all got to feel like you're traveling a great distance when you're really not. And I think they do a really good job of that. And that's something that, you know, is hard to do in games like this. It's hard to do in games like, you know, City Skylines and other games like that, where you try to capture the essence of a state and the essence of a big area in, you know, but while being within reason, and you know, making it scalable to where you're not overwhelmed and don't have to sit for hours and hours and hours to, you know, drive through one state like you would have to do in real life. So yeah, definitely a great job by the map designers, great job by the developers. Like I said, I'm really excited to keep playing this, and I will definitely be wasting, well, not wasting, maybe wasting by some people's definition, but spending some time with, you know, playing this the next couple weeks, and putting a few hours into the game. I just hit 1,000 hours, so woohoo, super awesome. But yeah, my life is sad. but you know, I love this game, it's cool. But yeah, this actually wasn't too bad of a parking job here. I just had to correct myself once, and like I said before in one of my earlier videos, I do want to do a video about how to back some trailers, because I feel like that's one thing that isn't really on YouTube too much. Maybe I just haven't looked hard enough, but yeah, you know, I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. Well, there's definitely some wrong ways, but, you know, in terms of a right way, I guess it's kind of like whatever works. But, you know, there's some tips and tricks that I use that help me get pretty close, and usually I don't have too much trouble with any of the prefab factories or anything that they've put in the game. You know, no matter how long my wheelbase is or how big the trailer is or whatever, you know, usually I'm able to park it pretty well. So yeah, you know, I think I can teach a thing or two. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It's always super fun making these videos, and I am super excited to play this DLC. And let me know in the comments if you are excited too, and if you have it, let me know what you think. And if you don't have it, go get it. And if you don't want to get it, let me know why, because I am curious why you would be watching a video about this game and not want this DLC, because it looks pretty awesome. So but anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out and see ya.